Hi, I'd like to take a few moments to demonstrate some of our new weather sealing products. We have the new IPB boots that are designed to weather seal the entire mated interface. These take the place of some traditional products such as butyl rubber, silicone tape, cold shrink. Very easy to use, very consistent. We're also going to demonstrate their WSB boots. These are pre-molded boots that snap onto the back of the connector. They weather seal, creating an IP67 weather seal on the back of the connector, and they can be used in place of the standard products such as adhesive line shrink boots. A lot of times you're working out in the field, you don't have a heat gun, so this sometimes could be the the toughest part of the job is just finding a heat source, especially in adverse environmental conditions and rain and cold and such. And we're also at the same time going to demonstrate our easy X series connectors using our CST tools. So to get started, we'll mate a piece of LMR 600 and a piece, we'll say this is an antenna pigtail, piece of LMR 400 together. We'll use a drop of our lubricant, place it over on the LMR 600, and we'll take one of our boots here, our IPB boot designed for LMR 600. These boots are, there's boots designed for LMR 400 and boots designed for LMR 600. So this is a IP 600 NF boot. Get it started over the cable. Once it hits that lubricant there, you just slide it right back like such. Then just put another drop of lubricant there. Take one of the LMR 600 WSB boots, get it started, slide it back. Now at this point, take one of your crimp ferrules, slide the crimp ferrule over the connector. Take your CST 600 prep tool, make sure there's nothing stuck in there. Slide it around to the cable until it stops. And you start to spin it around the jacket as you're pressing down on this thumb switch. Once you're bottomed out, make an extra spin or two, keep it depressed, and pull. And you pop that pellet right off of the cable. So you flip it around as a deburr tool, just a little back and forth. You take all the sharp edges and you got a nice chamfer on the center conductor. You make sure the tool is set for crimp, and just like an old-fashioned pencil sharpener here. Just let the tool do the work, no need to force it, just spin it. You'll know when it spins freely. Just like that, you take that piece of plastic off and you're all set to go at that point. Now you just take the braid wires, just fan them out a little bit. You take your EZ600 NF-X, no braid trim connector, place it over the tape. It's a nice snug fit. Extra push, it's coming in contact with the center conductor at that point. Give it one more push. That's those fingers riding up on the center conductor. Then you take your crimp ferrule, you braid it right where you need them to be, and you crimp it. You take your crimp tool, CT-600 crimp tool, crimp it just once, just right behind the connector, like so. Put a little drop of lubricant there. And just take this boot, just slide it right up like so, and it snaps right in place. Creates an IP67 weather seal. Now we'll take the other side, and we'll kind of repeat the process with the end male. We'll drop a lubricant. In this case, it's an IPB boot designed for LMR 400 cable, a male. Get this started over the cable. Take our WSB 400 boot. Just for good measure, I'll drop the lubricant there. Get that started. Slide that back. Take a crimp ferrule. Get that started over the cable. Again, the CST in this case, it's a good thing to check because there is a little something stuck in the tool there. Very easy to pop it out if there is. Side one, spin around until that switch comes out. Get your spinner two, pop that piece right off. Flip it around to side two, use a little deburr tool. Just a little bit of film there. Now make sure it's set for crimp. Side two. Again, let the tool do the work. Just spins freely like that. Take your EZ end male, EZ400 NMH-X. Take these braid wires, just fan them out. No need to comb them. Get it started, nice snug fit. Push, give it one extra push. Fingers riding up on the center contact. And you'll notice the braid wires are right where you need them to be. No need to trim them. We have our CTU crimp tool set up with the 429 hex crimp die. Crimp it just once, never twice, just once right behind the connector. Sometimes people see that extra little bump there and want to crimp it twice, but you don't want to do that. You purposely want the jacket to ride up underneath the crimp ferrule there. Take a little bit of lubricant. Take that WSB boot. See it snaps right in the back there. Once that snaps in there, you just can't pull that back. It locks into the ribs in the back of the connector. At this point, you can make these two type N connectors together. They're both sealed in the back. Now, if this was just outside for a short period of time, days, weeks, a couple of months, and if you torque this properly, say 23, 26 inch-pounds, and you gauge that gasket in the interface, you'd probably be fine. But you wouldn't want to leave this outside for a very long period of time. The acid rain, salt, that type of thing. Eventually you're going to eat away at this plating. So you want to protect this whole mated interface. So at this point, for good measure, just probably get a little bit of lubricant. This is biodegradable, doesn't leave any residue. Bring this boot up, like so. Bring the male up. Never hurts even on the thread just to put a little bit of lubricant. You just thread these together. Just like so. And you got an IP67 seal. And that's all there is to it.